How's it going, guys? We're back at it again with another deck highlight video, and today we're going to be looking at Aggro Decks. And you guys know me by now, I freaking love a good aggro deck. And what's kind of been hot at the moment, what's the hot mess at the moment is aggro decks without a champion. So there's no Draven, there's no Teemo, there's no Jinx, there's no Swain, there's no Fizz. There is just no champions. And the reason being is the aggro decks nowadays with the Rising Tides expansion have such good follower cards that you do not need a champion. Some of the follower cards, when it comes into aggro, and you're thinking about just doing as much Nexus damage as possible, they're a lot more advantageous to play than a champion card. That's the thought process behind this. Although I still like a good Draven deck. Draven is still pretty good just because you have the axes, but regardless, the whole point about an aggro deck, if anybody's new to TCGs or new to Legends of Runeterra, it's about doing as much damage to the Nexus as fast as you can. So it's all about just disregarding any followers, any champions in the field, and trying to just find a way around them to do damage to the Nexus. So with the new cards in the Rising Tides expansion, aggro has just become stronger than it's ever been. The downside of that is that you play against a lot of mirror decks. So whenever something's meta, everybody plays what's meta. Everybody plays what they think is strong. So then what happens is you're playing an auction Piltover deck, they're playing an auction Piltover deck, and it gets a little bit messy. But this game we're playing against a Demacian deck. Demacian deck's win condition is usually Fiora, trying to get Fiora protected at all times, dropping a lot of barriers and things like that. So we need to just remember that she can be the late game carry. She can be the carry potential. So Crimson Disciple is fantastic with the new aggro deck in Rising Tides expansion because of Transfusion and a lot of other cards you can potentially play to do damage to her. If you guys didn't know this by now, if you do damage to Crimson Disciple, you do 2 damage to the enemy Nexus. So Transfusion is fantastic. In fact, I'm going to drop Transfusion this round. Drop Transfusion. Instantly did 2 damage to the Nexus. Because these guys are going to die regardless, okay? I'm trying to kind of think ahead. He doesn't have an Ionian deck, so I don't have to worry about any counterspell potential. So right now, I have Get Excited, there's 3 damage. Use Casket Salesman, that's 2 damage. And Decimate, that's 4 damage. So you're covered. I should just wait out this round. And we'll go to the next round. He's going to go down to 10 Nexus damage. Alright, Loyal Badger Bear, let's go, dude. This isn't looking great for me, but the magic of a the magic of an aggro deck is that you just need one card sometimes. Like if I get another Unyielding Spirit, alright, well she's never dying. If I get another Decimate, this guy's dropping the Shen emote. Bro, it's not over yet. You think some Unyielding Spirit's gonna make him win? Right, Decimate, 4 damage. That brings him down to 6. We have Get Excited. That brings him down to 3. If we get another Get Excited, this game could be over. We'll see. Legion Grenadier, that brings him down to 1. Oh. Thing is, if he attacks with his Fiora one more time, raise the banner. Lift our spirits. I'm going to pass. We'll beat it, because I could use Get Excited now, but there's no point. He can't counterspell it anyway, so. Let them eat so. Try me. Boys, I think we just won this game. We are about the 5,000 IQ right now. I'm going to use Get Excited to kill. I'm using. Well, we haven't won yet. But he hasn't won either. So we use Get Excited, kill my 3-1 so he doesn't win off the Fiora win condition. We do 2 damage to his Nexus. We could play use Casket Salesman now and do 2 damage, but I'll go down to 1. Show them what we're made of. We need a Decimate, or we need a Mystic Shot. We just won the game, boys. Use Casket Salesman. We're not going to attack this game. We're going to bring him down to 2 Nexus health. This guy got big. He's got big brain. He was dropping the emote. And Karma came to bite him in the ass. There we go, boys. Yeah, we'll play another game. But if you enjoyed that game, remember to hit like in the video. Alright, hopefully the next game's just as good. Slap a like on it. It really does help me out. Hopefully you're learning something from this content. And yeah, that was a ranked game. We're pumping out some serious videos lately, guys. And hopefully it's educational. And hopefully you guys are understanding the logistics behind certain decks compared to others. But we'll go straight into another game. So let's freaking go. Alright, next game. We're playing against a Freljord Noxian deck. Thank God it's not another... thank God it's not another mirror deck. I hate playing against the same deck over and over and over again. So it's been refreshing to have a Demacian deck and then a Freljord deck, because, you know, it shows you a little bit of understanding of how to play certain decks against others, because, you know how to play any deck, but it's like League of Legends. You can play that champion every game, but playing against different champions in different lanes throws a spanner in the works, and it makes you kind of learn a way around certain scenarios. So playing the same deck against different decks and different outcomes allows you to preempt and become a lot more familiar of the card sets and the win conditions of each deck. So this guy's playing a Noxian Freljord deck, so with that in mind, he is going to be focusing on Frostbite, focusing on still a strong amount of aggro. Anytime somebody has a Noxian deck, it's going to be a lot of Nexus damage. So we'll see how this goes. We have Crimson Disciple and Boom Crew Rookies are two crucial points of this deck, by the way. Just because it's free Nexus damage. Whenever you attack, it's 2 Nexus damage from Boom Crew Rookie. And whenever you defend, it's free Nexus damage from Crimson Disciple. And that is it. That's the thought process. So this round, if I attack with Boom Crew Rookie, he's going to defend with his 2-3, but it doesn't even really matter. I'm going to lose 2. I'm going to lose 2 damage to my Nexus, but he's also going to lose 2 damage due to Boom Crew Rookie. So what's he dropping? Oh, he's using... This guy's big brain on us already? Okay. Alright. Alright, dude. Oh, Jesus. Alright, this guy is throwing everything at me early game, which is good and bad. Like, him... I feel like that was actually a bad move. Like, obviously, he saved his Crimson Disciple and he did 4 damage to my Nexus. That was way more advantageous to me. But we'll see. I could be talking absolute crap. Let's go full on attack again. Full blown attack mode. Like, we already have potentially... What's he dropping? We already have potentially 2 damage from Used Casket Salesman. 2 damage from Used Casket Salesman. That's 4. We have 3 more from... Oh, he's using Transfusion. We have 3 more from Get Excited. Alright, we're going to big brain. So we're going to use Transfusion. We're going to do damage to our Boom Crew Rookie. And then we are going to make our Crimson Disciple have more health. Therefore, his Colleen Strike does not work. Better run. Not this time, bro. Boom. Boom. And dropper. Use Casket Salesman. This guy went far too hard early game. Him protecting his Omen Hawk and his Crimson Disciple really made no sense. Alright, he's dropping Sejuani. I'll drop a Get Excited. And we'll win the game. And he surrenders. It's as simple as that. That's the beauty of an aggro deck, guys. I think that game was like, what, 2 minutes, 3 minutes? Yeah, hopefully you guys, again, are learning something from the content. And if you're new here, subscribe, turn notifications on. It's free to subscribe to YouTube channels, guys. And yeah, it takes 2 seconds to like a video, and it shows me that I'm pumping out content which you guys are indeed enjoying. So, and if you guys have any ideas of decks you want me to try or any questions, drop them in the comment section. I always read comments. But on to next time, bros. Take it easy. Peace out. And good luck on the Rift.
I can hear your laughter coming waves across the shore. Oh, maybe you could fly my kite, babe. Maybe you could fly my kite, babe.